Today I'm going to show you how to get a player to move from level 1 on to level 2 in your game. So the first thing you're going to want to do ahead of time is make sure that you've already created a second level. In here I just called it level 2, and you'll notice that I've made sure to include my actual player, or our hero, in level 2, because if he's not there, then your level is going to be kind of boring because you're not going to be able to move. So I've got my level 2 and I've got my level 1. And now my goal is that I want, in level 1, I'm going to want my player, when he reaches this side, to move to level 2, kind of like in Mario Brothers. So you're probably familiar from earlier in the tutorials on using events and behaviors with your characters. For example, Hero, I'm on the Hero tab, has behaviors for walking, jumping, stomping, all that kind of stuff. Same with your enemy. It probably has behaviors too. It's stompable. But we haven't really done much with behaviors or events for levels, and that's where we're going to go today. First thing we're going to do is we are going to go to events, and this is for level 1. So we want something to happen in level 1. Now on the left side of the screen we have a choice of adding events. Now if you've already done your score or a timer, you may already have information here for drawing, and it might say when drawing, show your score or show enemies killed. We're actually going to go and do an add event, and we want to go down to collisions, let's do actors instead. Under actors, and we're going to go to when that actor leaves a region. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a region in our level that when the actor touches that region, something happens. So we're going to do actor of type. That way we can select our hero. It says when actor type enters region. Now we're going to have to choose both actor type and region. For actor type, I'll choose our actor, and I've got our coin, enemy. We're going to do our hero. And we're going to choose our region, except we haven't made a region yet for level 1, so we can't do anything. So what we'll do is we're going to go back to the scene in level 1, and we're going to create a region. On the left side of the screen there's a blue box that I hover over. It says add region over here on the left side. I'm going to click it, and everything kind of gets grayed out, and I'm just going to make a little box right here, and it automatically is called region 0, and it pops up down here. Now I could go and change the name under inspector and maybe call it the end of level, and now we know that the region is the end of the level right over here, and it updates. Now you won't see this when you're playing the game. It's invisible, but the game knows that it's there. So now we're going to go back to the level 1 events page. So we're on the level 1 tab, go to events. Now for our when hero enters region, now I should be able to choose my region, and you'll see it's right here. I'm just going to click on it. So when hero enters end of level, we need something to happen. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to add a block of code in there, and we're going to search for scene. And what we're looking for is switching to a new scene. So I searched for the word scene. Make sure you spell it correctly. And then underneath here, the second option is switch to scene and crossfade. So I'm going to drag that in and make sure it fits in. And now I can choose which scene. So choose scene, and I want it to go to level 2. Click on OK. And I could do, this is kind of what effect you're going to have on the screen. I'll do crossfade for 1 second. And that's all that there is. Now let's test our scene right now, and let's see what happens. Test scene, level 1. It's compiling, and it'll open it up in a second. Right here. So now I'll move my player. He can jump, great. Hopefully. Oh, he can even stomp. And notice when I got into that region, it automatically switched me to level 2. Now all you need to do is repeat this for each level to move on to the next level, and you're good to go.